that's when you become completely combat in effect. So yeah, cool. What's blue smoke for?
Okay, can you say again?
What's blue smoke for?
Helicopter landing question mark, like Ezzy?
Yeah, so that's close. That's correct. It's for pickup, so it could be from land, it could be from air. It just lets them get a more clearer read of your position.
Yeah, well, I assume it's not only for helicopter. I guess it's for if friendlies are far away and cannot see you, you can pop a smoke and you know that they can come here with the cars and pick you up.
Let's say we're on a forest map. That blue smoke stands out quite well, so ground vehicles can hopefully locate you a little bit better.
Yeah.
Cool. We're also just sorting out our radios.
Okay.
Are you familiar with setting up your long-range radio?
I have never touched long range with you guys before.
Okay, I'm gonna pick on someone to teach you. Dobass, step forward, teach Flux how to set up his long-range and alternate radio frequencies, please.
Asshole. Alright, so you press Alt B. You open your long-range radio. You got that open?
Yes.
Alright, so channel 1, if you set that to 50.
Can I get my additional set in the meantime?
Yeah, I'll teach you.
I'll go over that with you now.
Alright, and then how I do it, if you press STO, stereo settings, I switch 50 to my left here.
If I press what?
If you press STO,
ST up.
STO.
S.
O for Oscar.
What is ST for?
Is he opened his radio?
Yes. Morgan, shut the fuck up.
What? Sorry.
You found it?
What I can see now is a normal radio, basically, with Control P. Channel 1 is set to
Alt P.
Alt P.
Yes.
Okay, now that's long range, yes.
Okay, type in 50, whatever number is.
Yes.
And then just press, you can just press off it. And then I do press STO on the bottom line and change it to the left here. It'll pop up on the bottom left. Then you can either press channel 2 or press control numpad 2. It'll change it to a
channel 2.
GH2. If you type 80 there, and then under frequency set, there should be set additional frequency.
So
set additional
channel 2, wait, channel 2 right now is for my short range.
No, channel 2 is assigned to nothing.
What do you have it set as?
Frequency channel channel 2, which yes.
Change that to 80.
80.
And then underneath frequency, you should see on the row under it, on the far right side, set additional channel.
Yes.
Click that once, and then press STO 2 times so it sets to your right ear.
Yes.
And then click back on channel 1.
Yes.
Come out the radio.
What?
Come out the radio, just press escape. And then control caps lock, do flux radio check 50.
User joined
Flux radio check. Okay.
Did you hold down control and...
That's the wrong channel as far as I saw. You said 50, didn't change to 50.
Oh, and then you've got to press set frequency.
Flux radio check now.
Good check.
Okay.
Then try... What's the standard? I've changed my long range radio from default. Is it just Y or is it control Y?
I think it's
control caps.
Control caps.
No,
yeah,
for the additional.
Control T.
Control T.
Right.
Try control T.
You press escape.
User left your
Flux
channel.
radio check.
Go to configure.
Make sure your channel 2 is set to 80.
You know, I don't know. But you got a stream deck.
I didn't save that one either, okay.
Yeah, make sure. That's one thing I
Flux radio check.
Yeah, let me
There you go.
take
It's
over.
done.
Double check your radio again.
Flux radio check, long range channel 2.
Cool.
Flux radio check, additional channel.
Cool. Can you're calling radio checks as well, actually just quickly for me, Flux, just press Control Tab just so I can hear you. So I think you've got on to whisper. So whenever you're calling out frequency checks, make sure you're calling out the frequency, not the channel. The channel doesn't mean anything, the frequency does, however.
Copy.
Cool. It is very, very, very beneficial for you to be able to separate those two frequencies onto two separate ears. So I normally put my 50 on my right ear, my dominant ear, because that's where most of the traffic's going to come from. And I put my 80 radio channel on my left ear. If you're wanting to know how to swap
User joined your
ears
channel.
for each channel, you bring up your long range radio and you select stereo settings. It is the button on the bottom row, second from the right. And you have to do it for both channels, so you need to switch over from one channel to the other and pick which ear you wish for it to come through. Some people can do both left and right for both channels. I find it very chaotic. So I'd recommend separating them out.
It's nice.
Yeah. I do apologize. I'm also trying to eat my spaghetti.
Yeah, that's why I waited to get food.
Mama spaghetti.
Ruining the training. Yeah.
He's not even sharing.
Unprofessional.
Apologies.
Yeah.
You're gonna cook me after this. You do well.
Cookie! Cookie!
Yo.
Okay.
Good evening.
What is the most important? Hello?
Finally in. Got some problem with the modes and the stuff, but I'm here.
All good.
I6, you're completely brand new to this unit, aren't you?
Somewhat.
Cool. Unfortunately, recruits can't do training, can they, for leadership? No. Unfortunately, Sticks, you can't do training at your current rank. If you'd like to sit in and watch, you can do so, or just participate as a grunt, you can do so. However, you won't be able to get the training for leadership until you get your rank up to, I believe it's private. Yeah. So if you're wanting to sit in and listen, that's absolutely fine. You can grab a preset loader from your orange arsenal, and you can join in some of the action later on as grunt.
Yeah, no problem. Sure.
Cool. Okay, guys. So, what is the most important thing for a leader? Stas.
Exposure.
Huh?
Hold up, wait. Look, you're asking me now. The second someone walks into my room, wait, hold up.
That's a good one, though.
Composure.
It was a very good one, not gonna lie.
Okay, composure's good. Yeah, it's not the top one. Super.
Patience.
Yeah, that's a good one. Still not the top one. Gobas
Don't panic.
is a good one. Still not the top one. DC.
Know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, very good one. Still
Communication.
not the top one. Communication. Communication is key, and most issues
even get to
occur
me.
due to breakdown in communication. Morgan, you're not important enough.
Left
Yeah.
me till last, bro. What the fuck?
I'll pick on you.
You're used to it, mate.
No,
Okay,
because I
I'm
knew
back.
that answer.
Morgan, why is
Still learning.
communication important?
So people know what they're doing.
Why else?
So you know what other people are doing, and you can plan accordingly.
Why else?
It was just, all I knew was communication. I didn't know what else. I didn't know how to fucking write a
Right,
fucking
there's a
word
number of
essay.
things that make up a good team lead. The topmost above all of them is communication. You can be shit at everything else, but as long as your communication is good, things tend to work out pretty well. I mean, you still need a little bit of common sense so you're not getting your team killed over and over again. But communication's key. You can't communicate your orders to your teammates properly, they can't do their jobs properly, which screws everything up.
That's what I said.
No, I'm just reiterating. There are a number of other qualities, so patience, again, another one that's key, as I've spoken to some of you before as well. Some people tend to lose their heads in high stress environments. That tends to affect orders, that tends to affect communication, and that breakdown of communication is what leads to a lot of issues happening. People don't listen to orders, people get killed, and then more people are tasked to save them, and they probably end up getting injured or killed at the same time as well. So it all just becomes one big mess. Cool. So that kind of stuff I'm going to be checking in on when you guys are doing your practical. Just to briefly describe what's going to happen in the practical, you're all going to form one section. I'm going to elect one of you to be a section lead, one of you to be a fire team lead, and then I'm going to rotate you as and when. So the fire team lead will become the section lead, and then I'll elect a new fire team lead. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. Another ability of a team lead is being able to read a damn map. So we're going to go over that. This stuff should have been taught in basic. However, I find at times people have no idea how to read a map and rely completely on the GPS. If the GPSs were taken away from everyone in the ops, they would all run around like headless chickens as soon as their leader died. So I'm going to make sure you guys know how to read a map.
This is where the Zulu training comes in.
Right, super.
Yeah, should have stayed quiet.
Tell me what is at the grid ref of 037063.
Can you repeat that, grid ref?
Not paying attention. Right. Tell me what's at the grid ref of 037063.
Alright, let's see here. 03.
Cracks his knuckles, it's back.
06. It's an enemy tank.
Cool. That is what is called a 6-figure grid ref. You can add to that by adding 2 keypad numbers, which narrows down the exact location within that grid specified. The grid I just called out is 037063, and in that grid is an enemy tank. You can split that grid down into 9 squares, and each of those squares will be marked as a number, pretty much like the same on your keypad from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you very much, Jobus, for doing that for me. 4, 5, 6. And then within one of those squares, you can be broken down again into 9 squares, and so on and so forth. We only ever do 2 keypads because it's not very easy to get it down any more accurate than 2 keypads. Does that make sense so far?
Yep.
Flux, do you have any questions?
Nope.
Cool. Right. Going off of that, Flux, I want you to give me the same grid ref, but I want you to give me the 2 keypads that follow after that.
Okay. I try. You want the enemy tank again?
Yeah, enemy tank. I want the full 6-figure grid ref plus 2 keypads.
Okay, then 037064. And well, after that, I guess I just say like 5.
That's 1 keypad.
Is he alive?
So Flux, that's 1 keypad. 5. What's the second keypad?
Is there needed to be second to keep it as well? I don't remember that, sadly.
Yeah, so you're in the 5 square.
Yes.
And what you would do is you'd break down that 5 square again.
Oh, I thought you said that it's not necessary right now.
No, you said more than 2 is not necessary.
More than 2 is not necessary. Okay, then it's 5 and then 7. Okay. Well, 6 or 7.
Hold up.
Was he on the mark?
No.
Where was he? Jeffy, mark him.
It was one of those.
Where he was.
Yeah, he was
Mark
right here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You said 064, not 063.
Yeah, it starts at the bottom left corner of the grid.
Right, Morgan, I want you to show him how. I'm going to give you a marker. It's going to be a blue X. There you go. Give me the 6-figure grid ref plus 2 keypads for that X marker.
032058 keypad 3 keypad 3.
Cool. You don't need to say keypad twice, you can just say keypad 33. Just helps to keep it short.
Alright.
Cool. We'll do one more.
See, I know maps.
Who do I want to pick on? CC.
Oh damn.
I want you to give me the 6-figure grid ref plus 2 keypads for the blue X marker labeled 2.
041045 keypad 77.
Perfect. Cool. So that's grid refs. You're going to need to know that because we will be doing a little bit of JTAC later on. You'll need to be able to call in a cash strike and an artillery strike. There is slight differences between the two. Cool. Right. What I'm going to do is just so that you can get used to your map reading. I'm going to be marking a spot on the map with a flag. I would like you all to drop your GPSs on the floor.
Oh no, but why?
CC?
Wait.
Still see GPS in your bag, bitch.
Cool, all of you take a step forward so you're not tempted to pick it up again.
Oh look, another one.
Oh yeah.
No, you're not gonna. Put that shit down.
Oh wait, no.
Right, so you're gonna be TP'd roughly around where the flag location is. You are to make your way to the flag location using nothing but your map. That will confirm to me that you know how to map read, and if you start going in the complete opposite direction, then I'll be concerned. Right,
Are we all
shit.
give me
getting
2 seconds.
teleported to different places?
Yup.
Bro, this
Love
is the
this
fucking
task.
Vietnam
Can I have
training
like
again.
a 2-minute toilet break while
I
you
don't
talk?
like this.
Yeah, I need to take a, I need to
Same,
take a
same,
piss as well.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll take a
Yeah,
piss.
can
Fine.
we start?
Yeah, I'm gonna start you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, we gotta head
Give me
start
more
Morgan. Let's
time.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a piss as well. Yes.
Yeah,
fuck,
sure.
I'm nervous. The stress, Morgan. The
Nah,
stress.
we got told this in. Oh, you.
Yeah, I didn't.
Also, don't go unless I say go. I'll say it in chat. Okay?
Aye.
Just because I got to TP everyone to different locations and whatnot.
Teleport us first. You can already start finding it.
I like Sticks as uniform. I don't.
That was a quick ass piss.
So, Jeppy, you don't go unless I say go in chat, okay?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, one of them.
Right, CC's gone.
Oh no! Bad boys.
Hey, my home. My driller.
I'm gonna give you guys like some kind of map marker to
Yeah,
work
give
from.
us some sort of monument.
No, don't give me one.
All I need
Okay.
is a road, really, but.
Oh, peace and quiet. I'll give you.
Because I know the rough location where you're gonna be spawning me anyway, so I should hopefully figure it out.
He just puts you at the northwestern side of the island.
Right, so that's.
Oh, yo.
Get my list of names up. Right, Flux, see you here?
Yeah.
Are we going yet?
Yeah, we're all here back now.
Well, I've almost sent you all out. When I say go in chat, you can start making your way to the flag.
Yep.
Bro, I got this map reading shit down pat.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is quite the distance I need to walk.
Yeah, same though.
No, yeah, same.
God damn.
Zulu, this is fucked up.
Breath put me next
Right,
to the
break
biggest
calm.
monument.
You can start making your way to the flag. If I find you're basically going straight towards the target location and you're only a few hundred meters out, I'll probably just TP you the rest of the way.
Trust me.
I'm a fucking kilometer away from a fucking place.
we not get any bicycles or anything? Nope. What a battle bike? Nope.
I can teleport you further away.
I got arthritis, bro.
Not here what you just said.
Yeah, but I'm not asking for anything else, man. I'm just saying I got arthritis.
DJ, are you still on comms?
Yeah, that's right.
Or next to the ocean pretty much.
Shut the fuck up, Super. So did I.
The furthest away you guys should be is no more than a kilometer.
Yeah, can you like on a bike or something on it?
Oh? Like
I swear that's live. I swear I'm 1.5 away.
Okay, yes, that's you're a little bit further away, but you're very close, so.
Very true.
If I see you making a direct beeline to it, and you've only got a small amount left to go, I'll TP you the rest of the way, so you only walk going like, I don't know, like 500 meters.
Wait, Jeffy, you're literally close as fuck to me.
Can you spawn us canty?
That would be a request, but I can literally tell you where I spawn.
You guys aren't that far from it.
I know, but I've got no fucking stamina, so it's walking the rest of a fucking way.
Jeffy, you see my line? No. Pretty much.
You know what? I've come to love this like nice little country walk.
Shut the fuck up, Bowman.
Why the fuck do I see a naked corpse on the ground?
Don't worry about it.
It's like on Jeffy's line.
We get inland now. That's fucked up. I want my own segment.
Feeling like a mountain goat. I am very jealous of Flux.
Hey, yo, come on.
You're on additional, mate.
I know.
You're on the wrong channel.
You talking on my right on this bitch? Mate, you're talking on my right here, I'm talking on my left here. I hate you.
Lulu! No! I got my Yamaha DTR 125.
Sorry, mine rolled down my mountain, I just caught it.
Oh, I have a motorcycle.
Wait, y'all getting fucking by?
You deserve one, mate.
Oh! Is that on me? I'm tumbling down the mountain! What did we get if we make it? Make it better.
Yeah, Flux are there pretty much.
Making is there first. Very unfair.
Yeah!
I'm back. So someone else. Hello.
Me!
Bike's not very good.
Spawn me directly.
Cool, when you get here, dismount and line up in front of me, please.
Why did I get about it? It doesn't turn!
Let's Dave, huh?
Good enough. Let's go, Jeffy!
fuck run me over?
Yeah, Jeffy, did you also like, you spawned there and you saw the crossing?
I spawned like this. This is actually how I went.
I just followed the road.
You were here.
Yeah.
Bro, I just spawned like right here.
Okay.
I saw the radio station and went, oh, I'm east of it.
Listening.
Anyone?
Majority of you started going off pretty much straight towards the objective. Super, you seemed a little bit unsure of yourself.
I was like, I had to make sure like exactly where I was. I was like, alright, next to the CC, the base. Alright, I'm actually here.
That's fine. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just stating you're a little bit unsure of yourself. TJ, you were slow to start. I'm not sure why. If you were busy with doing something.
I was texting. Apologies.
Okay. So map reading
Won't happen again.
seems absolutely fine. I can see some of you actually drew some markers and identified your locations and then figured out the route from there, which is also very good. I'd like to see that.
Question, as this is part of the map, the domes, do they count as the antenna? Because that's why I was unsure. If the domes were the antennas, I was like, No, they don't.
The domes are marked as antennas on the map.
Oh, okay.
They are?
Yeah, it's
They
the
are.
one further up northwest.
It's running. Okay, no, it's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, no problems there. You know your maps, you know your gear. The other kind of bits of gear you should always have on you is, of course, earplugs. You should also always have at least one zip tie. We keep going into ops without zip ties. I'm even guilty of it. So from now on, standard team leads should 100% always have at least one zip tie on them. I don't care where you stuff it. Just make sure you got one on you at least. Cool. So you got your long range. You got your alternate long range.
Can I have a quick
Same
question?
principle. Yeah.
What is the quick button to change the channels for long range?
So for long range, it's control, and then you press the number for the channel for your long range radio.
You might want to TP.
Ah, on numpad, okay.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Who's TP who?
Thanks.
The new guy.
Oh, the new guy. Oh, yes.
Just left him behind. Wow.
Where did everybody go?
You should have dropped him with one of us.
Oh. Yeah. I swear I TP'd him. I think he just sank into the ground.
Poor guy.
He could be dead.
Oh.
Where is he?
Is he even still here?
Is that his blood?
He's in TJ squad, so he's here.
Oh, he's having a good time just shooting at the targets.
You mean sticks?
PR recruit.
Continue.
PR.
Just
At least he's
continue.
not retreating.
Yeah. He's not here for the training, so whatever he does, I don't really care. And if he wants to join the shooting, that's fine. He won't be doing any leadership-based stuff. Right. Next is on going back to communication is taking an order. So I told you guys to go to this point. Didn't say you could have vehicles. I said if you got close enough, you get TP'd the rest of the way. That's all I wanted to do. There was a lot of, can I get a bike? Can I get a canteen? Can I get this? Bring it up. That's not going to happen. Or at least it shouldn't.
I didn't ask for shit.
Because we have canteens in
I didn't.
vehicles.
Yeah, but you might run out of canteens and you might lose all your vehicles.
Well, I take
Then what are you
4, so I doubt it.
Yeah, same.
Right. So there you go again. Bloody talk back again. Point is, do as you're told. Stop giving stick. Stop being a smart asses. Stop asking for shit. If I tell you to do something and I tell you to do it in the worst way possible, the point of it is you just do it.
And complain afterwards.
You can complain as much as you want afterwards. For example, let's say Jeffy's the section lead. He tells you all to run straight out of position with machine gun nests and everything, gets you all killed. I don't care if you're shit leader, do as you're told. Because the next big issue is with the communication is people just don't listen to team leads. Or they just argue. And it's tiring. I get talk back from checkers, I sometimes get talk back from I don't know, Super or whoever. I don't get it much anymore since being a platoon lead. It seems to happen a lot more between SLs and FTLs. Yeah. Well,
when you train me as FTL, you always said, like, obviously take people's orders and do them, but if you feel like you've got a better order or a better plan, bring it to them and it's up to them.
If you have a better idea, you can suggest it. But there is a difference between suggesting and then just arguing the point.
Oh no, yeah.
If you have an idea, say the idea, then your team lead should go, now we're going to continue with my idea, and then you should go, yeah, no problem, I'll crack on with it. And if you get shot in the face because his idea was bad, then you take it up with him at the end of the op. Don't do it in the middle of the op. The problem is a lot of people have probably better ideas, but it's not the appropriate time to be arguing about it during an op. Do it at the end. The guy might even be aware that the order could be a bad idea, but he might be taking into account of another factor that you may not be aware of. A good example of this was in the convoy formation we did in the last op, and the way I separated both the teams. In hindsight, I probably should have kept the teams together because the APC and the other section that I sent with that APC took a very, very long time to get to us, cutting each other off. But all I've got is a map to work with and very little intel on the area. So, you know, sometimes an idea is a good idea, but it doesn't go to plan how you want it. So that's going to be another thing during this op, when you do the practical, is I want to see people giving orders, but I also want to see people listening to those orders and carrying them out, no matter how stupid they are. Because then it's the guy at the top that will get reprimanded, not the guy at the bottom. The guy at the bottom will get reprimanded if he's not following orders. Cool. Has everyone got that now?
Yeah.
Right. Those that are SLs or training to be SLs, take a step forward. Just pretty much everyone.
I'm out of place.
These 4 people, we're going to be going over JTAC. Now, for CC Morgan and Flux, if you'd like to listen in and take note for when you do your section lead training, you can do so.
That's pretty far from me.
Yeah, there's no rank.
I mean, you can guess just promote me to BFC, I guess.
Have experience, right?
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a rank?
Yes.
Yeah. I do apologize, I don't keep track of the rank shit, I have to ask people, so.
Fine.
Right, so you 4, you're going to go over your JTAC, you're going to be going over your CAS call-ins as well as your artillery call-ins. And we're going to go blow shit up, so let me just TP you all away.
I swear to God, Zulu, if you make us the targets.
I just want chicken, not gonna lie.
Where'd this come from?
Fucking Kung Fu Panda. How many did you send me? Ring, you there, not any bitches.
Hey, what up, lads? Fucking hell, it's very snug in here.
I feel like an orgy. I'm covered with men.
It's not your first time, innit?
Oh shit.
Okay, so from up here, we're gonna do our CAS call-ins.
Yeah, feel them, man.
I can hear
From
you.
up here, I'm going to mark certain buildings with red smoke. You should have a very easy time of it because you have large structures from which to gain reference from to identify what the target is on the map. In harder scenarios, you might have complete open ground and we have to figure out the exact grid rep for those targets. So we're going to start off easy, we're going to start off with this. Who would like to go first on JTAC?
That's like Super.
Yeah,
Super, you want to go first on JTAC?
Okay.
I'll vote Super.
Okay, you are calling in JTAC for a mortar. We are wanting 1 round HE. I'll be marking the building with red smoke momentarily. You'll radio in on 80 to call in HE.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
1 round, okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Morgan. Get the fuck out of here with your vape.
Anybody see the red
I
smoke?
wasn't.
Don't stutter, mate.
As soon as you see the smoke, you can start calling in.
Anybody see the smoke?
Nope.
80.
80.
Morgan, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Shut the
Morgan.
fuck up, Morgan.
Oh, it's my phone. I didn't even realise. Sorry.
1 second, I'm gonna have to manually throw smoke so that the smoke's working.
Morgan.
Loser.
Yeah, no, 1 minute.
I know ball someone says amateur over the radio.
I'm gonna not lie. Normally,
Okay, I see the smoke now.
you don't instantly call in, but
Yeah, no. Let's see,
Go
that
for
is that. Grid ref. 419. Go 5. How the fuck do you say it again? One time mortar strike?
On you, man.
Amateur.
One time mortar strike, HE on 019058.
Break. What radio frequency are you using?
Oh shit, I'm just...
Sorry.
Secondly, a call sign will be hammer, so use correct radio communication when calling in. Start again.
Hammer, I want one time HE mortar strike on target 019058, keypad 1, keypad 1.
Copy, repackage as follows. 1 times HE, target grid ref is 019058, keypad 11. How copy?
Good copy of that.
you're gonna be off. I'm already telling
Yeah, I know, I'm
you. You
gonna
should
be
have
like...
said keep at 5.
Yeah, I realized that
Like,
as soon as
1-5.
you said it.
Absolute.
I'm gonna be like next to
You're gonna to the
sandbags.
left. Yeah, you're gonna be to the left of it.
If
Yeah.
that happens, can't you just
And
say
that's what
correction
they say,
and
and
then
that's what
you
they say.
repeat it correctly?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
you can.
Flash.
That's.
He was generous. He was generous.
He was generous. Yeah.
Ground, this is hammer requesting BDA, over.
Green.
Green over.
Oh, look at you helping him.
He's the one that you respect in
I'm
class.
the one that trains artillery, man.
Stas is the cheat sheet.
Who wants to start poking holes?
Can I poke one? I'm gonna be very nifty.
Can I poke too? I like poking.
Yeah, we're all gonna have a good poke. Right, we'll start off with Jobber, who wants to poke first.
Alright, so you can say mission request. Like, just see if they're ready for a mission. You, like, deep dive straight in.
Yeah. So, for example, what I would normally do is I'll go, Hammer, this is Section 1 requesting fire mission, over.
No.
And then they will respond. Section 1, this is Hammer, ready for fire mission, over. Why do we need to do that, Super? Good chat.
I'll answer. So they're
Just
ready.
licks him out.
So they're ready.
So they can
Is it to give them preparation time?
There you go, right, Cece said it, so you know that they're ready. For all you know, they could be on the move, they could be in the middle of setting up, or they actually could be ready to give fire mission. So that's why we do it. TJ, you had a hold poke.
I was gonna say same thing. Hammer, this is ground. Requesting mission over.
Cool. Was everyone happy with the order of things that he said?
Order was fine, but you can also say...
Order was not fine. He called in round type, called in grid. That was it. What should be the correct order, and what is he missing?
What?
Right, we'll go over it. So when you are calling,
confused me with the
Yeah,
words of that. I think I know what you're getting at, but...
right, so it should be broken down into segments. What you should be calling in first and foremost is the grid ref.
Yeah.
Grid ref always comes first. They need to locate the target so they can mark it. You then tell what target type it is. Can anyone tell me why you need to tell them what target type it is?
So they can prepare the correct shell?
Say again?
So that they can prepare the correct shell.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be a correct shell. You can also specify a shell type if you want to. There's a different reason for it. The reason why you specify target type is it could be a moving target, it could be a static target. They need to know that. They need to know so that they can get prepared for additional rounds if it's a moving target. There might be a very strongly built structure. They might need to prepare additional rounds for that too. They might find that the target is weak enough to be destroyed by the rounds that you called in, and then they're happy with that. It's so that they can get prepared for additional rounds so that they can get them on target quickly. Because if they're not quick enough, their effectiveness is going to diminish, and I probably won't use them during it all. Expect any other platoon leader or anyone else calling JTAC to do the same thing. If rounds are going to take the next 5 minutes to be called in, that target could have already moved. Or if the target's static, it might be fine, but you're also delaying everyone else's advance because they can't advance in that location due to the prolonged, time taken for artillery to be called in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's grid ref, target type, then you specify the rounds. How many, what type. So to give example, Hammer, this is Section 1 requesting fire mission, over. Section 1, this is Hammer, ready for fire mission, over. Hammer, requesting fire mission on grid rev 019058, keypad 11, target is building 1 round, HE. Over. They'll then provide readback. You will then confirm if the readback's correct, yeah? And then they will request time to set up and prepare the round. They'll then call on radio firing. They will then force splash roughly a few seconds before the round impacts, so you can be ready to see the target be hit so that you can give BDA. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Flux, what is BDA?
No clue.
TJ, can you explain to him what BDA is?
I cannot hear him.
Okay.
Battle damage assessment.
Yes.
The CT is correct. It is battle damage assessment. It lets the cash strike or artillery crew know if they have hit the target, if they have done any damage to the target, and how much damage.
What was it? Battle damage assessment?
Yeah, battle damage assessment. So when Super responded to me on radio saying BDA is green, he was saying it was a direct hit on target. Target is no more. Or target needs no further shelling. If the BDA was amber, it means damage was inflicted, but to an insufficient degree. If BDA is red, it means you've done no damage to the target, or you've missed the target. Lets the mortar crews know so that they can start prepping additional rounds and adjusting for fire for effect. Make sense? Cool, Stas, you're gonna go next.
Right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be disappointed in myself in a minute, I know.
Yeah, you train artillery, bro.
I train artillery.
One mess up and we're gonna lay into you, mate.
My
I don't even know what the fuck.
No, not with a gun, you dickhead.
I see.
With words.
Oh my god, my scrolling, man. I can't move.
Did that real smoke?
Hammer requesting mission.
What about the over?
He didn't say over, he didn't say over.
This is Hammer, whose call sign is this?
Oh.
Hammer, Hammer, this is Stas. Requesting mission over.
Stas, this is Hammer, we're ready for fire mission over.
Grid ref 018055. Keypad 68.
Some
building type is soft. 2 rounds, 50 meters dispersion. Let's see if he gets that.
I reckon that's quite hard if you.
Man, are you testing him now?
I'm testing him, bro. Shut the fuck up.
What does he mean by soft?
Stas, this is Hammer. Readback is as follows. Grid ref 018055 keypad 68 target type building 2 rounds HE 50 meters dispersion. How copy over?
What?
Stas, good copy.
I'm sick of my fucking life already, man.
Man, I'm trembling. I'm
Firing.
Man's little nuts are quaking, brother.
I hope to fucking god he hits himself.
I like to imagine
He's standing literally right in front of it.
just some random guy called Stas found a radio and he's starting to call in out it. Just a civilian.
Flash.
Just on top of us.
Oh, he does.
Okay.
Stas, this is Hammer requesting PDA over.
PDA, Amber, direct hit, building still up. Additionally, only seen 1 round land, over.
I wonder where that other round went.
He's behind us again. Watch out.
That was good. He corrected the mistake made by the mortar team. Only 1 round was fired.
These fucking walls are shit, man. I keep actually walking over them.
Just stand still and you won't fall off.
I was moving so I could hear you. Your audio.
And there he goes again. He's not in the wrong boys. He's not on the wrong the building.
I'm gonna hurt.
Morgan's never had the wrong, man.
Right. Anyone want to poke holes in Jeffy's comms?
Oh, shabby.
Over. Where's your over, mate?
Yeah, that's true.
Call sign.
Who the fuck is Stas?
That
It was Jeffy, wasn't it?
Give me a call sign then.
I just come up with a call sign, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's why it's Stas.
Just don't call me and then don't state who you are, because for all I know, you could be some random fucker that's just got my call sign.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali.
Oh, we have
Hello, my name
on
is
your friendly base.
Right. Couple of issues. You don't need to describe the building. You need to just describe that the target is a building. You don't need to say if the target, that the building is soft.
Well, if it's a bunker, HE's not gonna do anything. You have bunker.
Yeah, it might not, but that doesn't matter to them. They just need to know if it's a building, if it's a moving target or not.
He trains arty there.
If you, I've never heard of a soft building before.
I
just specified it.
You've never been to China.
Building than a bunker, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Right. So there's not much wrong with it. Just cleaning up. I'm going to do this to everyone. You don't need to stay meters dispersion, because as far as I'm aware, the further the target is out, the more the dispersion is anyway. So you can't perfectly monitor dispersion. Am I correct in saying so?
80%
or am I
yes.
wrong? Okay. So I generally, in the JTAC for Hardy, don't bother with dispersion. Because normally when you're calling in artillery is at a specific target, and most of the time the artillery that we have at hand is generally always an 81mm mortar. If it's something like a howitzer and you plan to flatten a whole area, then you can start bothering with dispersion, because they have targeting computers and all that kind of precise equipment in them. Apart from that, that was fine. More than 2 rounds HE, specified target. You responded with correct BDA, and you responded with corrections to mortar team. Right, who's next for JTAC?
You're looking at me, man.
I reckon
FTL.
DJ wants to do it.
Okay, DJ, you are next. I'm going to be using blue smoke this time, so don't have red smoke on.
Wait, so I need to identify whether
you want to have stuff?
Yeah, so basically down there,
Donations, mate.
I'm going to throw... Oh wait, have you guys got red smoke there?
Yeah, of course, mate.
Wink.
We're a good FTL
Right,
ourselves,
so
man.
I'm going to go down there, I'm going to mark a building with red smoke. You're going to figure out where that is on the map, and then you're going to call in a mortar strike on it.
Cool.
1 round HE. The call sign is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
As long as you're calling it out, and then just do your JTAC call. You can start calling it in as soon as I mark it.
Damn, Stacy, your neck looking kind of hairy.
Yeah, this is section 2 the best. Requesting.
Yeah, this is best section requesting big boom boom sticks on my location.
You can try to find Zulu.
Yeah, we got
already.
one section with us at the moment. Take them out.
I'd rather not, if they're with us.
It's over there, TJ.
Shut your face, man. Dickhead.
You see where the red smoke is? That's where it is.
Hammer, this is ground requesting fire mission. Over.
Oh.
Ground, this is Hammer. We are ready for fire mission. Over.
Okay, firm mission is as follows. 1 times HE round on grid ref 020055, keypad 6. How copy?
Didn't you just say?
Busy.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I miss?
He said he was busy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We already have a mission.
Ground, this is Hammer. Good copy. Read back is as follows. 021055, keypad 6, 1 round HE. How copy?
Negative.
Negative, bad read back. Once again, grid ref is as follows. 020055, keypad 6. Out.
Ground, this is Hammer. Copy. Read back as follows. Keypad is, grid ref is 020055, keypad 6, 1 round HE. How copy?
Good read back.
Firing.
So I can hear everything that's happening in the room. Same.
Splash.
What do you think? Did I get it?
Yeah, I think you got it. Ooh, close.
Nah, miss, bro.
BDA.
Nah, I blame him for that.
Ground, this is Hammer. Requesting BDA. Over.
BDA is Amber.
Adjust. Maybe.
Wow.
Just waiting for him to. Here he is again.
Okay.
Here's the nonce.
Any poking? Who wants to poke?
My over.
Hey, Morgan, I reckon you got a poke.
Halfway.
What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean.
Did you not say that you already had a mission?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is he talking or just?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm chill here.
dead grid ref first. Did you specify the target type?
You mean the location or the round?
What the target was?
Building type.
No, I didn't.
So don't forget the target type. So grid ref, you've got first in there. That's correct. You then need to follow with the target type. Was there anything wrong with the grid ref?
With his? Not that I know.
You only went to one keypad. You said
Looking at the building size.
020055 keypad 6.
Yeah.
So for mortars, due to it being indirect fire, we always go to 2 keypads with mortars to try and narrow it down and get more accurate rounds on target. So for example, in that situation, you could have just said keypad 6.5 if you wanted to slap bang in the middle of keypad 6, or keypad 6.4 or whatever. So just remember 2 keypads, and then you said 1 round HE, which was good. Your BDA response was good. You said amber. Do you guys know what to do if the rounds go off target?
Call in the adjustment.
Let's do this. So open up your maps. I'm going to mark in red with a red X a target. So that's the target. The waterman has fired his round, you've done all the communication, however the round has landed at the black X. What are you going to say?
Can I go?
Yeah?
Just know 100 meters?
Exactly. So, if operators miss his target, respond to him by giving the location of where the round landed. So you could say, Hammer, this is ground, PDA is red, rounds landed 100 meters south of target location. Or you could say to them, adjust 100 meters north. I probably wouldn't say you adjust 100 meters north just because it might imply an additional target and you're just skipping over the JTAC, which you can do. Say there's multiple targets all roughly in the same area and you want to make slight adjustments to the barrage, you can do that. If it's missing targets, I would just call out, did they miss, what direction, how far. They landed 100 meters south, they will adjust off the map. Is everyone happy with that?
Nope. Yep.
Is Javas dead?
No, I'm just
Nope.
hungry.
You're starving, yeah.
Okay, Javas, we're gonna run through yours quickly.
Need another red smoke?
Oh yeah, give me a wrist move. And then after this, we're gonna go
donations.
into live fire exercises.
Oh no.
Oh, actually, I lied. We're gonna do a little
Planes.
bit of... Huh? Planes.
Pass.
Yes, go on. Or does not.
I'll
Practically the same build
talk
with
to
planes.
you, Cash, yeah. We'll go over that theoretically, because basically the same thing. But yeah. So, Jobish, I'll mark it with red smoke, and you just call JTAC, okay?
Yes.
Wow,
Not just me, right?
sass.
Nah.
Just been sassed.
So confident.
Oh no, I'm just fucking starving. I haven't ate since fucking 12.
I don't blame you.
During the theoretical part, just get something to eat.
Actually, I'm gonna go get some now.
No, we're training, you can't do that.
Shut up, you nonce. Shoot you down, man.
Hammer, this is Section 1. Requesting fire mission, over. Blank.
Repeat. Just repeat.
This is the 50 comms, wrong comms.
I was about to say, yeah.
Ah, didn't hear that.
So confident.
Hammer, this is Section 1, message over.
This is Hammer, send message over.
Requesting fire mission.
Hammer is ready for fire mission, over.
Turn around and shoot you. Why the fuck on that?
Grid ref is going to be 019057. Keypad 37. Target's going to be stationary. Going to be one-time KG shell.
Over. Shut the fuck up.
Ground, this is Hammer. Good copy. Readback is as follows: 019005. Keypad 37. Target is stationary. 1 round HE. How copy?
Negative. Grid ref is 019057. Keypad 37. Gonna be stationary target, one-time HG shell.
Good copy, ground. Readback as follows: 019057. Keypad 37. Stationary target. 1 round HE. How copy?
Good feedback, over.
How copy, over.
Good copy. Fucking good copy, man.
I'm gonna be an absolute pest.
He's just gonna RP us.
Firing.
Yeah, with it.
we're just gonna see she'll just fall towards us. Like,
I don't mind the JTAC refresher for myself though.
nah, this is good. I need to learn this better as well.
Splash.
Thunder. Oh, that was directly on.
Ground, this is Hammer requesting BDA, over.
Green.
There's no way fragmentation got.
Yeah, because he didn't actually specify that it was a smoke around an area, so I assumed it would have been more like killing infantry there than the actual radio tower.
Yeah. Big move.
Hello. Mint.
Thomas, you want to go and eat?
Preferably yes, but I've got to go fucking make it.
Can we take like 10-minute break?
You think fucking chicken takes 10 minutes to cook?
You guys go have a break before live fire exercises. We'll get like 20 minutes. Okay? Cool, right, the only difference between this JTAC and calling in Cat's JTAC is you do not bother going down to 2 keypads. You might not even need to call out a keypad because they have the eyes in the sky, they can see a lot more than you can. They can also narrow down onto targets. They have direct line of sight more often than not. They are not in direct fire. The call-in is pretty much the same, however you can task the cast to do a couple different things. For example, you can task them to search and destroy, and you can also add additional information onto that, such as specific targets. So for example, I might say, Hawk, this is section 1 requesting search and destroy cast mission on any enemy armor, how copy? And then he will respond, good copy, and he will start hunting. You don't necessarily need to give them exact grid ref locations. However, when it comes to providing direct close air support to ground troops, you will need to give them grid ref, target type. You can leave them up to what round type to use, or you can specify depending on the circumstance. So for example, you want to prevent collateral damage, you know it's an A10, you might tell them to not use any explosives and just to keep to the 30mm gore cannon. Okay. You also, on top of that, will need to make them aware of friendly positioning to the target if friendlies are close to target. What is the range of friendlies to target that would be danger close?
500 meters?
No.
Isn't it something between 50 to 100 or something?
So it's roughly 100 meters. If they're 100 meters from target, that is still danger close. If a GPU drops and the cast pilot cocks it and drops it short, that's gonna kill a lot of people, mostly friendlies. Same thing with the overshoot. So 100 meters is danger close. If it's hitting friendlies past 100 meters, say like 500 meters like you suggested, that pilot should not be in the air. They should basically be grounded after that. Cool, that's JTAC, nice and simple. Giving friendly position applies to the artillery as well, so if friendlies are 100 meters to target, you need to let the artillery know. You don't need to bother if they exceed 100 meters, because it shouldn't hit them, and if it does hit them, then those people, manning the mortars or in planes shouldn't be in those positions, because they need to be retrained. Cool, right, I'm going to TP everyone back. We're going to go a little bit over formations. I'm not going to reteach you too much about it. You guys should know it. You should just do it. Yeah?
Can I just butt in? I think you missed out mentioning the message thing. You know how you request a mission? Requesting message.
Oh, how you would request cash strike?
No, for example, 1-2, this is 1-1. Message over. So you're giving the message. You're letting them know you've got a message, and then you send it after when they say. Yeah.
So yeah, as TJ said, that's the most preferable way when communicating on radio. is get the attention of the person you're communicating. So, for example, I could say, TJ, this is Zulu request message over. That brings him to attention to my message that I want to send to him, rather than me going, TJ, this is Zulu, I need you to do this, this, and this, and then report back to me, over.
And I'm
In the
busy
meantime, he's
killing
getting
Morgan.
shot at.
Yeah.
Or he's killing Morgan, or whatever.
What?
So, everyone's kind of at fault with this. I even do it a lot. Start off by saying the person you're talking to's name, your name, and then message, and then pause. Wait for a response, then you can progress with dialogue. So that applies with names, that applies with call signs, so on and so forth. Platoon, this is one message over. Nice and simple. Let's
Send message.
There you go, I get a
Over,
response. Nice and simple.
Over.
Cool. For the rest of you section leads and platoon leads, if I do mess stuff out like that, do not be afraid to jump in and say, look, it's this. There is a lot. There is stuff I'm gonna miss. Right, let me TP you guys back to base.
Missed this.
And let me get a snack.
What? What do you want, man?
About me.
What?
1 second.
One. Hey, there was a second, mate.
Hey, Morgan.
Could we go and eat now, or...?
Right, we're gonna call a 10
Second.
minute break.
Yeah, 10,
that
20
enough
minutes-ish. Yeah.
Right, I expect everyone to be back at 22:09 BST.
Takes at least half an hour for my chicken to fucking cook. I might as well not go anywhere.
Right. Be back for 20 BST at 20 to 9 BST at the latest, guys. I need to go and check something quickly.
You pizza
And
that's
then
gonna
we'll finish off the training with some live action.